Centralia Panthers, Coach's Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Donut Day is coming! Donut Day? What's that? Free donuts for Blue Valley customers.
October is National Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is here to celebrate. Swing by on Friday, October 25th, before work or school for donuts, coffee, and hot apple cider. Drive through our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. The first 25 people through get a free stocking hat.
Other various prizes are available.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Welcome to the Centralia Panthers Coach's Corner program, joined now with head football coach Roger Holthouse. Roger, 28-20 win there Friday night versus Troy. We were chatting just a little bit beforehand about how you thought the game went, but I guess first thoughts from it, and always good to come out with a win.
Yeah, it's always good to come with a win. We need some things we need to work on, like paying attention to detail in practice, which kind of hurt us a little bit Friday night. They threw the ball for over 300 yards, and quarterback was very mobile, and he did a good job throwing it. But I thought our kids, I know where we won the game was they turned it over 3 times. We didn't turn it over at all, so that was huge for us, and a couple of their turnovers were kind of costly. So overall, I thought they played hard. We just got to do some small things to get ourselves better.
And as you get ready for a playoff run here in a couple weeks, you talked about it, Troy throws it, and it seems like more teams are doing that. Is this kind of a good game to have under your belt as you get ready to face some different styles coming up here in a couple weeks?
Oh, it's a great game for us. We really haven't seen throwing the ball like that. Now, maybe Buchanan puts the spread, but it's all about running it. But we haven't seen a quarterback drop back and throw it. I think he threw it 50 times Friday night. So that was good for our secondary. But we got to go through that, and that's just part of growing and part of developing as a football team, and we got to continue to get better.
You kind of mentioned there the turnovers, how big and they were. What about the defense and getting those turnovers were timely for your team?
One, they were driving. I think they were up 6, I believe, and they turned it over around the 50 and gave us kind of a short field. We went down and tied it, and then we scored. We ended up scoring late with under a minute. And kicked off. They fumbled the kickoff. Return ahead at about 50 again, and kid knocked it out. And we recovered and ended the game. But turnovers so crucial in big games and games that are going to be tight. That's one thing I thought we did a good job of not turning the ball over and forced 3 turnovers for them. So that's positive.
Do good enough to come out with a win. And, of course, Friday night, we talked about it a little bit beforehand. It's a district championship game versus Riverside. But I want to ask you about the senior class because it will be their last regular season game there at Centralia. A class that saw a loss in a championship game sophomore year, comes back this year playing some pretty good football. What have they meant to the program over the 4 years and in your short time at the helm?
Max, they've done a great job, and I think it started way back in February in the weight room where the 6 core kids were there all the time, and they're the best first ones in, the last ones out, and so it kind of started there, and it's kind of carried over to this football season. I think Jake is playing as well as you play. He had 82 yards rushing air, 9 on 28 carries. So he's playing well. Henry Hyder is blocking well. They're doing their job. Mason Stahlbaumer's playing well. They're all doing well. Ben Haberkamp, Gage, I think everyone Parker, they're all doing well right now. So very appreciative of them.
I think I mentioned it's been a while since I saw your team, but even in week 1, I could tell there was some potential here. And coming up Friday night, just mentioned it, district championship game. Do you talk about that with your team at all, the importance of this one?
Well, we will have practice today, and we'll mention it. I think you treat it like another game, but it's a little bit, it is a little bit more than just another game because it is a championship game. Riverside's got a big back, and they can run and throw a little bit. So defensively, we're going to have to be very good, and then offensively, we got to control the last scrimmage, which will be one of our goals.
Well, we know the goals going into it, obviously, too, to get a win as well, and I wish you luck in that one. It's going to be a good one to watch from the outside. Again, talking with Roger Holdhouse, head coach of the Centralia Panthers. As always, appreciate it, Roger, and we'll look forward to chatting with you next week.
Appreciate it, Max. Thank you.
Centralia Panthers Coach's Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.